Imagine a house in a bad neighborhood. Now, imagine the front door is wide open. The lock is broken. It's just swinging in the wind. Does anyone respect that house? No. The thieves don't even have to try. They walk in, take what they want, and leave. Now, think closer to home. Think about a leaky faucet. Drip, drip, drip. It's just tap water running endlessly into a clogged drain. It's essential for life, sure, but it's utterly unappreciated. It goes unnoticed. And in the end, it's just wasted. That's you. Think about the air in this room right now. You breathe it in. You breathe it out. You don't say thank you to it. You don't worship it. You aren't terrified that it's going to disappear. Why? Because it's everywhere. It's abundant. You don't have to lift a finger to get it. So, in the crude economy of your brain, oxygen has zero value. This is your current existence. This is the corner you've painted yourself into. You have trained the world to believe that your attention is trash. It's free. It's sitting on the curb waiting to be picked up. You see that notification pop up? You hit reply in 3 seconds flat. She hints that she's bored? You clear your schedule. You ditch your friends. You pour your energy into a bottomless pit, hoping that if you just give enough and do enough, the universe will finally pay you back. But that's a lie. You aren't building a connection. You are eroding your own soul. By being available 24/7, you've become background noise. You are the furniture in the room. You are the static on the radio that the brain automatically tunes out so it can hear the music. You sit there wondering why you get treated with indifference. You wonder why you're always the safe option, but never the prize. You wonder why your presence commands no respect, and your absence triggers zero anxiety. I'll tell you why. It's because you are cheap. You broke the #1 law of value. Scarcity determines worth. If diamonds were as common as gravel, nobody would wear them on a ring. You have flooded the market with yourself. And now? Your stock has crashed. You are staring into the dark hole of irrelevance. And the worst part is, nobody pushed you in. You dug the hole yourself. You dug it shovel by shovel, with every instant reply and every desperate yes. Don't take this as cruelty. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. This isn't about morality. It's about mechanics. It's how the machine works. To understand why being too nice and too available actually pushes people away, especially women, you have to look at the source code of human nature. We aren't built to value what is given to us. We are hardwired to value what we have to hunt for. Deep inside the human brain, there is an old program running. It's been there since we were living in caves and running from saber-toothed tigers. It's a gut check used to figure out who has status and who is just taking up space. In the wild, resources that are easy to catch are usually low quality. A sick animal is easy to catch. A dying animal doesn't run away. The prize, the high-calorie meal, the safety, the best territory, is always hard to get. It takes effort. It takes risk. It takes time. So, when you serve yourself up on a silver platter, you trigger a specific switch in the observer's brain. Let's call it the low-value filter. Her instincts ask a simple, brutal question. If this guy's time and attention are so easy to get, how much can they possibly be worth? Think about it. If you are always free, you must have no mission in life. If you are always waiting by the phone, you must have no other options. If you are always present, you aren't a rare resource. You're surplus. You're the clearance rack. It goes deeper than that. You are fighting against the chemicals in her brain. You've heard of dopamine, right? It's the driver of desire. It's the craving. But here is the secret. Dopamine isn't released when you get the reward. It's released when you are anticipating the reward. It's triggered by the unknown. By being constant, you kill the anticipation. You flatten the emotional spikes. You remove the uncertainty that attraction needs to survive. You are fighting against biological programming, trying to negotiate desire with logic and kindness. But I was nice to her, you say. I was there for her. It will never work. You are trying to install a new game on a computer that's too old to run it. The human psyche craves the chase. It craves the mystery. It craves the slight fear of loss. Without the potential for you to leave, there is no potential for passion. You are feeding a man who is already stuffed full of food. Is it any wonder he spits it out? Here is the bitter pill you have to swallow. The world does not reward your loyalty. It exploits your dependency. You believe that always being there is a sign of devotion. In reality, it's a giant neon sign screaming existential weakness. Society, movies, love songs, they all lied to you. They told you to be the rock, but they confused being a rock, strong, unmoving, grounded, with being a doormat, stepped on, dirty, and stationary. When you are overly available, you aren't showing love. You are showing a lack of self. You are signaling that your own life, your own mission, and your own time don't matter. You are putting yourself second to the whims of another person. You are telling the Matrix that you are an NPC, a non-player character, just waiting for the main character to walk by and click on you so you can say your line. This kills your authority. A man who can be summoned at will is a servant, not a king. Kings are not available. Kings are busy carrying the weight of the kingdom. Kings are behind walls, protected by gates, accessible only to those who have earned an audience. If she texts you and you reply instantly, every single time, you are subconsciously shouting, "I was doing nothing important. My life is on pause until you look at me." This kills respect. And listen to me closely. Without respect, affection is nothing more than pity. Consider the paradox of power. The less you need something, the more it is attracted to you. The more you chase, the faster it runs away. By clinging to being there, you ensure your own erasure. You are terrified that if you pull back, they will forget you. The truth is the exact opposite. They only remember you when you are gone. Absence is not an empty hole. It is a force. It is a canvas. When you are not there, the other person starts to project their fantasies onto you. They project their fears and their desires. When you are silent, they have to fill in the blanks. They start to wonder, where is he? What is he doing? Who is he with? Why isn't he looking for my approval today? In that silence, your value grows. In that silence, you regain your shape. In that silence, you become the main character of your own reality again. But look, understanding the theory is useless if you don't do the work. You have to rewrite your behavior. You have to unplug from the desperate need for validation and engage the power of absence. This is not about playing hard to get. This is about being hard to get because you are actually doing something valuable with your life. Here is the protocol to reclaim your crown. Step 1. The communication delay. You have to break the instant response loop. Stop responding to texts immediately. This isn't a game. It's a boundary. Unless someone is bleeding out or the house is on fire, you do not jump when the notification pings. Let the phone sit there. Finish your workout. Finish your chapter. Finish your thought process. When you reply, do it on your time. Create a gap of 3 hours, maybe half a day. In that gap, you are creating mystery. You are forcing her brain to process your absence. You are training the world to wait for you, rather than the other way around. Step 2. The strategic withdrawal. Right now, you are too easy to reach, physically and emotionally. You need to disappear. For the next 30 days, I want you to decline 50% of the invitations you get. Do not offer a long, sorry explanation. Do not lie. Simply say, I have prior commitments, or I'm heads down on a project right now. Be vague. Vagueness breeds interest. Specificity breeds boredom. When you aren't seen, people begin to build a version of you in their heads that is far more interesting than reality. Let them build the legend while you build your empire in the shadows. Step 3. The information diet. Stop vomiting your thoughts, feelings, and daily schedule onto other people. A man who tells everyone everything has no depth. He is a shallow puddle. You step in, you hit the bottom instantly. Keep your cards close to your chest. When someone asks what you did today, don't give a minute-by-minute breakdown. Give a summary. I was handling business. I was out. Become a black box. Inputs go in, results come out, but nobody sees the gears turning inside. This prevents erosion. When people can't predict your next move, they walk on eggshells around you. They pay attention. They respect the unknown. Step 4. The mission priority. The only way to fake being unavailable is to actually be unavailable. You must find a mission that matters more to you than getting a text back. If you are sitting at home staring at the wall, counting the minutes so you can text her, you are still in the trap. You're just a prisoner on a hunger strike. You have to leave the cell. Build your body. Build your bank account. Sharpen your mind. When you are truly locked in on your purpose, silence isn't a tactic. It's a side effect of your focus. That is when it works best. You have been asleep. You've been hooked into a system that drains you of your power by demanding you always show up. You've been sold the lie that presence equals value. Now you see the glitch. Your silence is not empty. It is heavy. Your absence is not a bug. It is a weapon. By taking back your attention, you flip the script. You turn the tables. You become the prize. You become the scarcity that the human mind is desperate to get its hands on. Do not fear the silence. Embrace it. Let them miss you. Let them wonder. Let them reach out into the dark, grasping for you, only to find that you aren't standing where they left you. You have moved higher, further, and deeper. The door is no longer unlocked. The tap has been turned off. If they want the water, they are going to have to carry the bucket to the well. This is the only way to be respected. This is the only way to be free. You have two choices. Continue to be the background noise, ignored and forgotten until you expire. Or press the button, go dark, and watch how the world suddenly starts looking for the light. Subscribe now to reprogram your reality, or stay asleep.